I've said this before, but this time it's for real. All this OG heat we got coming up soon, Jordan Brand is about to cook. But wait, there's more.
OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan, the other sneaker YouTubers, the hell not boring. OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan, I got sneakers rated and pouring.
What up, YouTube? OG Trap Jordan, back with another one. And today I want to talk about what's going on with Jordan Brand and all this OG heat and all these retros that are dropping. As you can see in front of me, I got a few of them already, but I'm ready to re-up because some of these are a little old and some of them are kind of busted. Some of them are still good and I'm ready to double up. So I just want to come on here and speak a little bit and tell you why I think this actually is probably the greatest time ever in the history of Jordan Brand to be a sneakerhead. Whether you're an OG collector or you're new and you're young and you're just getting in the game, it's never been a time like this. I promise you, I've been doing this for a long time and I've never seen a time like this where they're just dropping back to back to back bangers. Imagine being in a time where you're a sneakerhead and you're gonna have access to all these OGs. You know I'm OG Trap Jordan, you know I'm about the OGs. But personally, I've never seen a time like this. I really think that we're possibly going to be going into the golden era of sneaker collecting right now. It's never been a time where you could just go out and for retail prices have access to possibly just getting this so much heat, OG heat like this coming up. We got all these different shoes that are coming out, and this ain't everything. There's more. But what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to put emphasis on is if you were a sneakerhead in the last few years and you wanted some of these shoes, you'd have to go out and you'd have to pay resale for them, or you'd get them off GOAT and they'd be real old and they could crumble under your feet. I've never seen where there's this much heat as of what they're doing right now coming out like this, where we have access that if we put in the footwork, we could possibly getting all these shoes for retail prices. It's crazy. Starting during the holiday season, it's going to be hitter after hitter after hitter. We're going to get these. We're going to get these. We just got these a few years ago, and now we're getting them again. You got the black cement 3s with that Nike Air on the booty cheeks. You know how much I love that Nike Air on the booty cheeks. So we're getting these, but they're going to be a lot better. These only came out in like, what, 2018, 2019? I can't recall exactly when, but these aren't exactly OG specs. If you look at the elephant print right here, these are a little high. So they're gonna, and that's another thing I want to talk about. The fact that we're getting these again, especially look at these. You got the 4s with the Nike Air on the back, but they're gonna be more true to the shape because that's what they've been about lately. They've been trying to bring it back to that old way, to the old looks, to the old specs, to the old shapes, and that's the beautiful thing. So as soon as the holidays come around, we're starting to get these hitters back to back. We're gonna get these black cement 3s. We're also gonna get those black toe 1s. We're gonna get Columbia 11s. I don't know if that's an OG, but it's definitely one of them ones. And then soon after that, we got 2025 rolling around, and guess what we got? We got these breads, but they're gonna be the 85 high and that OG cut. And then coming up after that, soon after that, we finally got confirmation that these are coming after being teased with it and then canceled and then told we were getting something else, and now they said, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and give them what they want, and they're giving us these, and I'm real excited about that. And also we got confirmation on these. It's gonna have that Nike Air on the back. You know what these are? The Grape 5s, classic right there. Also, we got other things coming up next year. We got the steels coming, the 10s, and you know what? Jordan Brand's giving us what we want, so hopefully they'll hear our voices and they'll take that toe cap off. I'm not team toe cap, I'm team no cap. So hopefully they do us right on that one. And just to reiterate a little bit also on what else is coming out, we got a couple other things to talk about real quick. There's rumors of this. It's quite possible, and I really believe they could. It's like the 35th anniversary of the 5s. It's the 40th anniversary of Jordan Brand. So why wouldn't they give us these on with that Nike Air on the butt cheeks. We already got confirmation that we're getting the other fives that I love so much that I can't think of right now because I'm going out of my mind with all this heat just fizzling into my brain right now. But we got the black metallics, they're coming out. We got confirmation on that, so that's for sure. I'm not sure if this is an OG, but it's definitely one of them old school classics. So we got the cool gray 9 coming out. We got so much heat coming out. We haven't even been told everything that's coming out, but it is the 40th anniversary. I've talked about that in a couple of previous videos, but I'm getting real excited about all this stuff because I feel like we're going into the golden era for real. Like, there's never been a time when you could just, I know there's a lot of new sneakerheads right now, and you know what, that's not a bad thing. I'm not disrespecting none of them because we all started off at one point. I wasn't always a sneakerhead, but to be in an era right now where you're going to be able to go and be like, you know what, I want that. Because when you get into the game, you start looking back, you start doing your research, and you start seeing all these older shoes that you want. And I know I used to get on GOAT or go buy them used, and they come out, sometimes they're beat, sometimes you find a nice pair, but the price is up there. So then you buy them, and then you put them on, and then they crumble underneath your feet, and that's not a good thing. So it's never been a time where it's just back to back to back, and I don't think they're gonna stop. I think they got a real plan. Jordan Brand's got a marketing strategy for this. They know they got a bunch of OG sneakerheads, and they got a bunch of new sneakerheads in the game, and they're probably thinking, you know what, let's bring back some of these old heaters, let's give them the OG specs, let's give them everything that they want, and let's just let them go. And I think that's good marketing. It could go either way though. It could end up being one of the best times, or what's the flip side of that? And I doubt this is gonna happen, but there is the possibility that they come out and people don't buy them, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And one thing that I do know that I read about is that I seen an article where starting at the end of the year, they're going to start limiting their supply again because people are letting stuff sit. Stuff that has no reason sitting. Stuff that 2 years ago would have been reselling for $500 is sitting on the shelves right now. So Nike sees that and they're going to start holding back. They're going to start limiting these sneaker releases. And you know what? As much as I hate that, and as much as I hate fighting to get shoes, it's kind of a good thing because it keeps the hype alive. It keeps the market good. It keeps everything at a place where people want. You want what you can't have, and that's just the reality of it. And the more limited it is, the more you're gonna want them. And I kind of do slightly I want them to make them accessible. I don't want them to be like so limited like the 17s to where nobody can get them, but I do want them to cut back a little bit because people aren't caring anymore, and I hope that they keep it up. I hope they keep dropping these bangers. I hope they give us everything that we want, and I hope that everybody out there can get their hands on these shoes because this is a beautiful time. I'm really super excited, as you could tell. I can't wait to see what they got next. I can't wait to see what else is coming out next year, but look at this, man. We got the flu games coming out. We got the bread ones coming out. We got the black cements, the white cement 4s. We got the grape 5s. We got the black metallic 5s coming out. Hopefully we're going to get these. And if we don't get them, we're going to get them soon. That's a fact. And we're also going to get these next year. I can't wait to see. Oh, yeah, and the black toe ones. Those are going to do well. I don't care what nobody says. Those are going to be a big deal. Those are probably, in my opinion, going to be just like the Lost and Founds. Maybe not quite as much, but that's a classic too, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. I don't have those. I don't have the metallic 5s, but a lot of these I have, but I need to get them again. And if you want them, you can get them, and it's beautiful, and I can't wait. It's such a great time to be a sneakerhead. It's probably the best time I've ever seen to be a sneakerhead since back in the day, which I wasn't collecting sneakers back then because I was just a little kid and didn't know nothing about it, but this is beautiful, and I can't wait. I'm really excited. So with that being said, I'd just like to ask if you guys are enjoying this content and you're liking what you're seeing, I'm going up a little bit, so could you please do me a favor? Don't just hit that like button, but hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to keep it coming. But on that note, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm OG Trap Jordan, and I'm out of here. Peace.